Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and the world's biggest Nickelodeon collection. But not just that, the founder of this show happens to be the only person to ever actually break Spongebob's win streak in the Kids' Choice Awards for #1 animated cartoon. And no one else ever has. But I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day. And if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Kids' Choice Awards, camera flip.
Your wildest dreams come to life at the Kids' Choice Awards.
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because your boy is here. And today, we are going to be doing fan mail because we have 2 boxes in here from our man Adam Maskell here in the Rep Pack. So huge shout out to Adam Maskell. He sent these 2 boxes in, and from what I know, the core theming of them is all the stuff that we love over here: SpongeBob, Nickelodeon, nostalgia goodness, but also contains a bunch of stuff coming from the Kids' Choice Awards. I have no clue what that even means, but I can't wait to see what's in store. The Kids' Choice Award was literally like my Super Bowl as a kid. Every single year I look forward to the Kids' Choice Awards. You guys let me know down below, who is your favorite host of the Kids' Choice Awards?
I feel like we both are Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack is back!
The king is black! Kids' Choice Awards, I'm glad to be back!
That was the best. Jack Black did an incredible job. I wish he could have just been like the ongoing Kids' Choice Awards person. Like just give him the job. But you guys let me know your favorite Kids' Choice Awards host down below. Kids' Choice Awards was like not only a Super Bowl to me, but essentially the Super Bowl for Nickelodeon. And that's one of the main reasons I love the brand Nickelodeon so much, is that of all the brands, we had Cartoon Network, Disney, of course, they did some incredible stuff during that time. But what other network gave an award show just for what kids thought? So I love the Kids' Choice Awards. I'm excited to see what's inside of here. And this is box 2 of 2, which is actually weird. It's actually 2 of 3, because if you look, this is 2 boxes that have been fused together to make 1 box. I love the ingenuity of it. Very, very cool idea. And I've been there, done that before. So we're technically 3 boxes. And again, if you guys want to send mail, always feel free to. The address is on screen. And if you guys send something in and we end up adding it up here in the collection, we're gonna put a label on it. Like for example, one of the last fan mail boxes we opened, we have Dustin Tucker here, who sent in this awesome Stir, Squirt, and Sizzle Nickelodeon cooking book. And we throw those labels on there, so that way, just in case we ever use them or grab them for reference, we know who they came from, and that way your name is tied to it always. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this box. Again, shout out to Adam Maskell, and thank you so much for sending this in. Leave some love down below for Adam, because we would not be able to do this video if it wasn't for you beautiful people who send in the stuff here for us to open it up for this mail series. So let's check it out. And that's all she wrote. You see, at this time, we were innocent. We were young, at least a couple days younger, and ignorant. We just kept living as we did, having the time of our lives, only to realize everything was gonna come crumbling down. We lost it. After this point of the video, the SD card corrupted a little bit, and we didn't lose everything, but we lost a little bit at the start. So don't worry, we're gonna cover everything that was missing, and I'm equally as excited about it. But at the same time, I just want to explain, there's no way we could recreate that aspect of it. Wear a different shirt. The temperature is different. Things have changed. But at the same time, we're gonna cover what's missing from this little section of the video that we got out of the mystery box. And again, it was just like 15% of the entire box. The rest of this box is gonna blow your mind. But I don't want to cut this stuff just because the SD card ended up messing up. But let's recover that stuff so that way you guys know what was in this little section. And then the video is gonna continue from where the footage left off, which like I said, is about like 2-3 minutes that's missing, but we're gonna cover it anyway. So first off here, we have the newest item that we will be using on our hunts when we go to the thrift store, when we go to flea markets, anything like that, and that is the Nickelodeon tote bag of madness. Yeah. This thing is unbelievable. This is the most sturdy and high-end bag of toting I have ever seen in my life. This thing we are gonna be using throughout the rest of this video, and believe it or not, these 2 boxes, unbelievable stuff in them. Every single thing we were able to fit inside of this tote bag, which isn't saying that the stuff inside those boxes is just small. It's just this bag is ridiculously versatile. You have the Nickelodeon logo here on the front, big pouch on the back, and then on the inside, there's another Nickelodeon logo with a zipper pouch in here. So this is perfect because what is the first thing I always do whenever we start filming?
Typically you just start off by banging your head on the table, then you sweat and cry, and then you end up on the floor rolling around, so.
You weren't supposed to say that. But besides that,
Well, usually you take your phone and your wallet and your keys out of your pockets.
yes, I do. I hate filming stuff with things in my pocket. I just gotta be loose, you know? The director's gotta have space, okay? So I always take that stuff out, and when we go out filming, I can't really do that because I have to have my keys to get us there. I have to have my wallet, pay for things. I gotta have my phone to, I don't know, to call my mama. And that's pretty much it. So now I can actually put that stuff inside of here to have it protected, and then we can also still fill everything up. I mean, it's just amazing, an awesome bag, and you can see it's already got his label on it too. So whenever we go on our hunts using this bag, we will know that it was from Adam, our man, who sent this in. Next up here, we have the Kids' Choice Award blimp pillow. Are you kidding me?
That is so sick.
This is incredible. You can see it says Kids' Choice Awards 2023.
Yeah, that's what you were.
That's incredible. It's like the freshest a pillow could be for the Kids' Choice Awards. And it's got the blimp on it. And you can see it's kind of like an orange who's got like slices through it. That green ooze slime coming out of it. So this pillow is freaking awesome. And it is so hard to find anything that's just Nickelodeon branded, especially like this bag and stuff. But then on top of that, to find something Kids' Choice Awards related is even tougher. We don't have that many Kids' Choice Awards items in the collection, so this is a serious grail. And everything that's Nickelodeon themed just fits in. Like, I mean, this is literally
It blends with the wall because the green and orange is so perfect.
It's exactly the vibe here. So I mean, this is perfect and I love it so much. But that wasn't the only pillow. You might see in more recent videos, if this video isn't out before those, I have a new pillow that's on the back of my chair here. And that is this one right here.
Yeah. So adorable.
The Spongebob, not body pillow, but his body in a pillow. We have featured the Spongebob body pillow here on the channel before, and guys, we will be fixing this top section very, very soon here. Like I said, everything's pretty much done now, so we can start putting everything back up there.
It's right here.
But the Spongebob body pillow is iconic. So many of us grew up with this, but if you didn't grow up with this one, there's a chance you had this one. I knew so many people growing up that had this pillow, including my very own cousin. I was always jealous of this pillow. I had so much SpongeBob stuff in my room, and he had this one pillow. It took every fiber of my body to steal this pillow from his room. But I knew his aunt was gonna be mad. My aunt. But I asked my mom to find me one, and she could not find it at that time. This was one of the early release items from 2002, 2003. But now we have one, and I've been looking for a little lumbar support. So SpongeBob fits in here perfect.
And he just hugs you the whole time.
Yeah, hugs the bum. This is like a mascot of nostalgia for me, this particular pillow, you know? I always love seeing SpongeBob other places, so seeing it at my cousin's place is always really cool for me.
It's a beautiful pillow.
Yeah, he's really cute. And then when I sit down, he's just, like I said, hugging me. And I'm squishing him.
Excuse me, sir. You're sitting on my body, which is also my face.
But I love that pillow, so you guys will be seeing that in the background there. It's just nice. It's like literally, I don't have to like completely lean back to get a little support. And the chair came with one of those, but it's a little too firm for me, so this is perfect. Next up from the Kids' Choice Awards, we have another bag. This one's from the Kids' Choice Awards 2022. So I don't know if Adam went to the Kids' Choice Awards the last few years, or somebody that he knew went or worked there. I have no clue. They went 2 years consecutively at least. And there it is, this logo.
Dude, that's so sick. It looks like the Minecraft like collab kind of.
And well, I think the Minecraft collaboration did come out in 2022.
Like, this is definitely like Minecraft-y. This is like Bedrock.
Yeah, it almost looks like the Brixels that we made.
I wish they'd make a pineapple one. That'd be sick.
The pineapple is cool. You have the cat shooting out laser beams. Again, you have the crab. I love how it's Kids' Choice Awards, but SpongeBob is like the most dominant thing on here.
It's the only thing on there, really.
Besides the non-Nickelodeon cat and a couple of clouds. That's how you know who's the king, you know? And
it's even got like green label on the bottom.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's literally, what the heck? It literally is the green label, like the SpongeBob green label, like era logoing, but just not wavy, just lenticular.
It's just like circles or something. Yeah.
That is super. I didn't notice that. That is super cool. And then again, you have the slime splatter here. The rainbow's coming out, and then that rainbow effect takes all the way to the side here. This is kind of like a gym bag. So when you hold it, you know, it's gonna, when you fill it up, it's gonna kind of be like a duffel bag, I guess. And it's got the rainbow here on the side as well with the Nickelodeon blimp, which the first time we filmed this, I thought was a submarine. And
It
then,
does look like one upside down.
Yeah. And then I realized it was the blimp, which makes way more sense for the Kids' Choice Awards. And then on this side, it has the KCA for Kids' Choice Awards there.
It's like a nice little throwback.
Yeah, it's just really clean. And on the inside, you know, pretty plain, but it's like one of those items where it's like, you know, you can have a bag of a lot of different characters, a lot of different shows, but having the Kids' Choice Award bag, man, that's a flex. That's a big freaking flex. Like, to me, like, I don't care if you went to the Oscars, I don't care if you went to the Emmys, MTV, that's pretty cool. The MTV Music Awards. But if you went to the Kids' Choice Awards, that is the coolest award show in the world to me. So that is the coolest bag you could possibly have. This is just dope. And of course, I'm gonna be putting plushies in this guy. We always need storage items like this. So this will be perfect for plushies and other stuff like that. This is amazing. Next up, we have the #1 Kids' Choice Award winner of all time. We have SpongeBob himself, slimed.
That's so sick.
It is amazing, and we actually have the Patrick slime in the collection. So now we have SpongeBob to go with it. These are from the Nerdy Gnomes, and now we can finally put this on the shelf in the collection. And look at him, man. He has been slimed every year since his release with that slime, except for in 2008 when they were running low on slime, of course. But besides that, he has had that slime on him every year for the #1 animated series. So we're gonna be putting him back there on our slime shelf with Patrick. They belong together, and man, that is an incredible one. This just fits into the room so perfectly, so I'm really hyped to have this guy here. Okay, so the Kids' Choice Awards does not stop there. We have the softest hoodie ever made. We have the Kids' Choice Award hoodie from 2023.
Dang, that's soft.
It's ridiculous. Like, it's like when you're touching it, you're like, am I touching it, or is this just air friction?
Yeah.
Like, it's so soft. And then there's a pockets right here too, and oh man, my hands have fallen asleep from being in those pockets. But I have no clue if this was something you could pick up at the Kids' Choice Awards.
It's just what, just the logo, huh?
It's just the logo here. Some aspect of it makes me think that it was something that maybe you got being in the crew of like the, you know, inner workings of the Kids' Choice Awards. Because if it was something they sold, I would imagine they would have put something on the back here, you know, something here that said Kids' Choice Awards back here, and then likely the label here would have had some kind of Nickelodeon branding or something along those lines. So the fact that it doesn't have any of that makes me think this could have been some kind of crew hoodie. The color itself is just so clean.
Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like tan, but not like beige, maybe? I
was gonna say the word you're looking for is beige. It's definitely it's beige. It's got a beige vibe to it, and I mean, it's a large too, so I mean, heck, I don't even care. I'll squeeze into this. Just a beautiful hoodie here. And again, I mean, you got the Kids' Choice Awards freaking hoodie, you got the backpack.
Yeah, you got a whole thing going on.
You got the neck pillow, you're ready for a damn flight. Where are you going to? What do you think? The Kids' Choice Awards. Next up here, guys, I have a couple more items here, and that is the Nickelodeon Splat Backpack.
That is sick.
Yes, so you guys can see it's got the gold. Ooh, yes. The golden Nickelodeon zippers on there with the Nick logo on it.
You like gold around you.
Yeah, we love freaking gold on this channel. And not just that, it has the gold zipper as well too, but you can see all over the bag is just Nickelodeon representation. You can see literally just about everything from the 90s. You notice SpongeBob isn't on there, but
I mean, sometimes that's okay to have just a Nickelodeon in general.
Exactly. I think that's why they call it the Orange Era. You know, that's what there's a whole documentary on it where it's the Orange Era, which is basically everything before SpongeBob, because that in itself was an era. And then after SpongeBob, Dora the Explorer came out, and the licensing for SpongeBob and Dora and a few other shows just blew up so much, it literally changed the foundation of Nickelodeon. So I kind of like it when they kind of separate SpongeBob from this era. Even though some of these shows like Rocket Power, Arnold, Ren and Stimpy, Angry Beavers, they even were out after, you know, Rugrats as well were out after that era still, and were still huge parts of the brand. This is kind of where they all kind of got their inception, was in the 90s. And if we look at the back here, we've got Chucky, you've got a big freaking Rocket Power logo, the Nickelodeon logo. And one little small detail that I love is it actually has the Splat logo.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, and the Splat was actually a series that had on the, what I think was called the N at one point, but now it was called Team Nick. And they had a series called the Splat, which was basically themed around them re-showing nostalgic Nickelodeon shows like all of that, and the shows that you see here. And I mean, now you see Cartoon Network doing that on Adult Swim, and I mean
they did have Boomerang.
so I'm making a point. Don't deconstruct it. They have Boomerang, but that's just basically it wasn't a Hanna-Barbera show. But the Splat did it first.
Yeah.
They did it first. But this backpack is just sweet, and it'll be one I add into my closet, you know, when I go on little adventures. Just an awesome one, and thank you so much. All right, box number 2.
Man, box 1 was so crazy. I don't even know what to expect from 2.
I have no clue. Okay, so this one says SB Comic on it.
Ooh, SpongeBob comic?
Yes. Okay, so let's start on this right side here. So we have a shirt, it looks like. This. What is
that a friggin' SpongeBob hand?
This is literally like the definition of my favorite style. This is a severed SpongeBob hand.
That looks sick.
But what is it? Maybe it's not a SpongeBob hand? I'm not sure.
Oh no, that's definitely SpongeBob.
My goodness. That is so dope. And it's my size too. Oh.
Whoa.
That is such a cool design,
Look at
man.
the Gary on the bottom, dang.
You can tell Adam watches the show because I love when they kind of do crazy, almost creepy level stuff.
It's like that biker kind of like aesthetic, yeah.
This is my favorite stuff when it comes to the merch. I love wearing the stuff that doesn't just say SpongeBob. It's like a sick, almost like biker or like skater style, you know, crazy, wild SpongeBob. That's my favorite stuff to see when it comes to clothes that I wear. You know, it just really sets it apart from like, you know, the more childish, like, you know, logo stuff. I love that stuff as far as collecting goes. But when it comes to merchandise that I actually wear, I love stuff that just kind of is wild and eccentric and just really cool. Still has the love. So you have SpongeBob's severed hands, flipping the patties, and Gary looks wild, like you said.
Eating the tie, yeah.
So this is just, and I love the color too. Like the color is like a SpongeBob yellow.
Yeah, I was trying to like think of how to describe it, but yeah, it's really just
I don't
a unique color, yeah.
Like I wouldn't typically wear a yellow, but it's the sun bleached yellow vibe. That's like
That's
a cool,
what it is, sun bleached.
That sun bleached. Literally, show the scale of colors, Ryan. Now show sun bleached. That's it. It's literally sun bleached SpongeBob colors.
That's so sick.
Beautiful. Okay, that is like probably one of my favorite items just because like that is a shirt I am gonna rock for sure. Okay, next up here we have some more shirts. We have a Reptar one.
Ooh.
This one is so cool too. So it's got Reptar kind of attacking the city here, the detaching of the building. Isn't this literally the Reptar image that we used on like so many videos? It's like a background, like a GIF.
Yeah, it was just like the perfect one where he's just ripping stuff apart.
Yeah, we've literally used this Reptar in many videos like down in the past. This is incredible. So the awesome Reptar shirt here. And then we have a Tommy Pickles plushie.
Dang.
But tell me how this is actually a pretty cute Tommy. Ryan showed some previous like vintage Tommy Pickles plushies that they've released in the past, or even some of the ones that are even creepier where it's part plushie and part like a hard plastic head. This is actually a really cute Tommy. I love that one. So we have the Tommy, and I think this one's very modern. 2018. I was gonna guess 2018 too. So this
I was right there at 2017. I was like, yeah, it can't be too old.
Yeah, not too new, but not too old. 2018 Tommy Pickles.
That one's pretty good though.
Yeah.
The least creepiest Tommy we've gotten.
Do you think we can fit everything in the bag so
Oh,
far?
absolutely.
All right, the shirts.
Tommy's head might be a little big, but
We're gonna see how much we can store in this bag here.
oh yeah.
Just put Tommy their face first. There we go. It's the easiest way because I don't want to mess his face up, so kind of put it in there like that. All right, we still got tons of room in here. We haven't even used the pockets.
Yeah, true.
All right, so next up we have some movies in here
Ooh.
too. Let's take a look at what we got here. I'm gonna just grab this stuff out of here from here on.
Got a little Hey Arnold to start off.
Ooh, this is the Hey Arnold movie, you're right, but I don't think we have this box. I think we have the yellow or the red box. So this is the Hey Arnold movie in there. The inserts in there as well too. Really good movie, I recommend checking out. Oh, and I don't have this one. Scooby-Doo Stage Fright. I just checked this out on HBO Max, but I I was like, man, I need to find this one for the collection. But here it is right here. We have the Scooby-Doo Stage Fright movie. That is awesome.
From a distance, the zombie dude looks like Invader Zim.
Yeah, the eye color for sure, huh?
Like just like without like actually getting up on the detail, it's just like from back here, it just look like the little antennas and the red eyes.
Okay, and then we have Adventure Time, Frost and Fires. This is a collection disc. Look at that freaking Todoroki.
Yeah.
Right here from My Hero. We got the Frost and Fire one. Very, very like interesting one. Very intense. You got freaking Gunther over here freaking knocked out.
I didn't know Tom Kenny voiced Gunther.
I didn't know that either until you just said that right now.
Because he was doing like a little thing on like a podcast or something. He's like, wah, 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 and he was like doing the whole voice, and he was talking against Ice King. I was like, what the heck? He does Gunther?
Tom Kenny does everything. He probably voices my dad. And then we have Jake right here as well too. Just knocked out. Very intense disc here. And it's from Frederator. Man, that robot knows how to work a bolt gun. So, awesome disc set there. I can't wait to add that to the Scooby-Doo collection, this to the Cartoon Network, and add this to our archive. And it's crazy, like, he must have known the whole Scooby-Doo DVD collection, because, like, how do you know I didn't have this one? We have so many of them. It's rare to find the ones we don't. That was fit it in here.
Oh, you can put it in the pocket.
I think it's pocket time.
Yeah, saving that space on the inside.
We are pockets on a mission, action mission, pocket power. Pocket just sounded like rocket.
Lock it.
All right, next item, let's check it out. Mystery.
Ooh.
It is a 6-in-1 DVD collection.
The Hey Arnold movie, Rugrats movie, Spongebob movie.
I know, it's such a, like, all of these are just absolutely iconic films, and then there's just like randomly they add Barnyard in this too. Like, I have no clue what made them decide to put Barnyard over like any of the movies. Like, what do you think could have been there in place of Barnyard?
Oh, anything really. I mean,
I'm thinking because it's like they're thinking these are all theatrically released.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think that's why it's like, okay, well, we don't want to do just 5. We want to give them value, so they add a 6. And I'm like, what's that 6th movie?
Because it's like, oh, you can't really add Timmy, Jimmy, Power Hour, or anything like that. It's kind of not a.
They're not theatrical.
Yeah.
So you guys, if you guys were to have another movie, I mean, I love the disc the way it is and just Al 6, but there's no other that I can think of off the top of my head, like theatrical movies that could be there besides another Rugrats movie or another Spongebob one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here for a second and think.
And I've thought.
Yeah, I mean, like if you think about it, there's really not. Like Mitchell said the Doug movie, but that's Disney.
Yeah. But
Rocket Power never got a movie.
Danny Phantom didn't get one.
Nope, there's nothing really. If you guys have a 6 movie they could have done there instead of Barnyard, let me know. But I think they did their best job to pick something. And an awesome one. Thank you so much for sending this in. Ooh, this is interesting. I see Squidward doing the thing. Or my instincts. You know Spider-Man has Spidey instincts? I have oh please instincts.
Oh please.
What do we have here? Oh. So we have the Roger Bumpus. This is a 99.9% 24 karat gold Squidward doing the thing bill.
Never had a real gold.
That is amazing. Now we can literally say that that pose is golden.
That's so sick.
Rep Pack round of applause. Golden Squidward doing the thing. We have this one, but I don't think that one's like legitimate gold. It's just kind of like an aluminum. This one's 24 karat gold. Squidward doing the thing. That is incredible. Oh, and then you have the rest of the crew back here as well too, the other characters. That is
so
oh! And this is signed. This is signed by Roger Bumpus. We have the Imagination Spongebob with the Roger Bumpus signature on it. I mean, honestly, one of my favorite signatures to get here is Roger Bumpus because he's like the king of collectors.
For SpongeBob items, absolutely.
When it comes to collecting SpongeBob, I mean, I'm up there, I would say, but I mean, right now, I mean, the man himself, Roger Bumpus, has an incredible SpongeBob collection, and as somebody that inspires me by just being a freaking awesome dude, absolutely hilarious, and he's a collector too, so he's just like us at heart. So the fact that we have Roger Bumpus' signature is incredible. This one we could fit in this pocket, but I want to be safe with it, so we're gonna put these two separately because I don't want them to get bent or contorted. Most of the stuff we put in here so far is cloth, so it's fine. But this guy, I'm gonna put it to the sides, that way it stays in perfect shape. Okay, what else do we got here? Ooh, this is interesting.
Another mystery.
You dumb babies, monsters are just fragments of your factuation.
I wonder what this is. Is it like a book maybe, or a...
I have no clue what to expect. Looks like it might be a book, you're right. Oh wait, a comic, I think. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got a couple in there?
There's a few in here. Oh my goodness. What? What? Oh my gosh. This is the
sick.
variant cover for the number 1. So this is the number 1 with the sketch variants. That way you could like fill it in if you wanted to. Then this one over here is for number 2. And then this is also a variant, I believe, of number 1. We have number 1 back here, and it's the one that was signed by Matt Frank. This one right here is another variant of it that we do not have any of these in the collection. I will be keeping them inside the protectors, but these are beautiful.
Dang.
This one is so cool, man. Oh my goodness. Like, I could look at the details in this all day.
This would be you at school for sure. Reptar backpack.
With a Gojo hairstyle.
Hey, we have this.
Yeah, you have the Reptar wagon from Pickles Toys. So it's a billboard of Tommy's dad's product actually getting out there. We have the Reptar shirt. And Ryan, I can tell them what PNG of Reptar that is. I literally have seen this shirt so many times. I'm pretty sure I've had that shirt before, so we have it on screen. Then we also have the Relax Reptar slippers. Oh, and this is actually for a legitimate product too. This is so incredible, the levels of detail. There is actually a Reptar Tamagotchi that exists out there. So this is the Reptar Tamagotchi. This is like canonic, these are all canonic items. Like there is Reptar slippers on screen. The Reptar Tamagotchi / Gigapet on screen. These are legitimate products.
The shirt, the backpack.
Literally goosebumps, dude, because as a collector, that's such like fan service. The whole thing is just like a reference in itself. And then down here, you've got, of course, you got Susie Carmichael's parents. You got Howard, who's not even a thing anymore. You got freaking Betty, the grandpa, Tommy's parents here. You got his aunt. Ah, just amazing. This whole thing is just incredible.
I love this Reptar. You just look it up.
Yeah, it's like the Jaws effect. And then on the black and white one here, this is for the first book. You'll see you have the actual cat toy from the opening intro of it. You have Chucky's bear that his mother gave him. You have Cynthia on here. You got Phil and Lil running around going crazy, of course, as usual.
Angelica with a bone in her mouth.
That's when she comes up the closet in the intro.
Yeah.
Oh, this is literally,
I was gonna say, I think it's like an intro, like you're panning from like room to room. That's
oh,
so sick.
My gosh, you're right. This is when the parents open the door, before they grab Tommy, we're at this viewpoint. Like the camera's aspect from this viewpoint after all that stuff just goes on.
And you would just see like a camera moving around each side up to the parent. That's so sick.
Yeah, and then literally that's when Tommy's parents would grab him, they squirt the milk, and then the show begins. That's amazing.
So that makes me wonder, do these connect side by side?
Oh my gosh, Mitchell, you're a genius.
They
It does
connect.
connect. So they connect, so it's different moments. So this connects with this one. We have the Reptar right here, which kind of looks like the the Culture Fly Reptar a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if he used that as reference. That's amazing. You have the Legos right here. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a third issue maybe that connects to this one. That is amazing. Okay, so that right there is incredible. Again, I'm not gonna try to squeeze this into the bag. Amazing, and thank you so much once again. Okay, so this one says books are knowledge. And then this one right here says mystery. So we're gonna keep this one as a mystery.
I'm excited.
Let's see. I'm already excited for some knowledge. Ooh. So we have the Hey Arnold novelization. Yeah, that's one of the few we don't have the novelization of the book yet. So we have the novel of the Hey Arnold movie. That is really cool. And I think that actually maybe will, like I said, check off our list of novels that we needed. So the Hey Arnold movie. And then what do we have here? Oh, I forgot one. There we go. The Jimmy Neutron movie. There we go. He literally, you can tell Adam is a big watcher of the show because he could have sent so many other novelizations, but the fact that he knew that these are the two that I needed, incredible. And thank you so much for your, not only for sending this stuff in, but for your dedication to the show. I appreciate it so much. As I talk about all the time, so many of you guys say that this show is an escape for you guys, and I'm so grateful to that, but realistically, it's a two-way street. This is definitely a huge escape for me and a fun, amazing way for me to be able to let out all of my childhood nostalgia and fun energy. So thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to be able to have this much fun with you guys. In fact, we can all get some relief from it, me as well, some decompression from doing these videos and also from you guys watching them too. So thank you guys so much, and it really helps us to keep doing what we do here, your guys' support, so thank you. Saving the mystery, or should I keep going? I should go to mystery now.
Let's do one more and then do the mystery.
Okay. Something amazing.
I guess there's another mystery.
Yeah, so let's pull this out here. What do we got?
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, that is something amazing.
10 years.
The 10-year anniversary.
That's so sick. And it's
Animation magazine.
lenticular too?
Oh, it is?
Oh, he's doing the classic dance, yeah.
La, 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 la. Let me take a look at it. Oh, that is amazing. So you have SpongeBob dancing there. Animation Magazine 2009. Celebrate 10 years of happy.
That's amazing.
I love that so much. That's something we have to get framed. This might even go in the house because this is just something I want to have framed. It's a kind of a commemorating factor of what I love about SpongeBob so much. I love that they don't just say 10 years of SpongeBob, but 10 years of happy. Literally, the man is like a beacon of happiness and joy in this world for so many people, me included, obviously. So I love that so much. One of my favorite copies of the TV guide is the SpongeBob Cure for Depression cover on screen. It's so true. Like, you watch SpongeBob, but just pretty much everything bad life goes just kind of melts away when you're watching the show. So I love this cover so much, and I kind of want to open it, but it looks like it's sealed on the inside too.
Double sealed.
Yeah, double seals. I think like by its nature it is sealed, and then not just that, actually got a protector on it too. So something amazing, I guess. Absolutely not. I guess something amazing. Absolutely. Positively. Shout out to you for making sure everything came protected too, so that that it preserves it even further. So thank you so much for taking the extra time to put cardboard on it and to make the package even more fun with text and stuff like that. I love it. Thank you again. All right, next up here, what do we have? Ooh, what
the heck is that?
It's a SpongeBob comics. It says liar.
Who is it signed by?
And it's signed by what looks like a David, but I don't know exactly who. I think that's probably either the illustrator or the author, I would assume. But maybe some of you guys can help me out, but that is an amazing one.
This is a crazy case for it.
Yeah, it's really cool because it actually has a little piece in the back where you can hang it up too.
That's sick.
The SpongeBob comics artwork is just beautiful. I mean, SpongeBob was like a character that was just destined to be a comic book. I mean, the guy got over 100, 200 issues. So they were a successful series on top of that. We have a couple back here in the background, but I did not have number 60 in the collection. They're so like hard to get. I would love to be able to have a complete collection of all the comics over time, and I feel like we're being able to add one at a time here. We have some rare ones in here, more as like archival kind of like commemorative pieces,
Yeah.
But like getting individual issues is pretty rare for the most part, and they get pretty pricey. So being able to add any of them for me is just awesome. So thank you so much for sending this one in. I love the case as well. Incredible.
Time for the mystery.
Ooh, mystery?
Yeah. I said like one more.
There's only one left in here. Let's save the mystery for last.
Oh, okay.
This is the last item before the mystery. Okay, so let's check this out.
It's like a little frame or something.
Yeah.
Can't see what it is, but I'm excited.
Oh my goodness!
A signed Crimson Chin
by Jay Leno.
That is amazing.
It is signed by Jay Leno. Are you kidding me? That is amazing. That is finding a place in the Fairly Odd Parents shelf. I don't care what we have to do.
Dang.
Signed Jay Leno Crimson Chin? Are you joking me?
I honestly never knew he signed anything.
My mind is blown. My mind
is very carefully blown.
This is gonna we're gonna have to get rid of this thing. We're gonna put this guy right up here next to Clef.
Oh, that is beautiful.
The Crimson Chin! That is incredible. You know how much I love the Crimson Chin.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness. That is so amazing. I didn't know Jay Leno signed stuff either. But like of all the things he could sign, Jay Leno's known for his cars. He's known for his TV show. Had a very famous late night talk show. I wouldn't want none of that. The one thing I would want signed by Jay Leno would be a picture of Crimson Chin, because that is the greatest thing he's ever done in his career, in my eyes. So that is amazing. Jay Leno is a huge success, but this is top of the mountain for me.
Yeah.
Him being Crimson Chin, are you joking?
Dang.
That is amazing. Thank you so much. And oh man, he got the nice silver frame.
I know.
To go with the silver sign on there too. Ah, man, that is beautiful. To say it made my day, my week would be an understatement. This is like one of my favorite things ever. That is
This made my 1, 2, 3.
a week for every ab. That is just such a thoughtful gift too. Like I said, obviously Adam is a huge watcher of the show, so it makes everything even so much more cool. Is that you're definitely an amazing member of this Rep Pack community. The pack of reptars that I call you beautiful people, and I call every single one of you guys beautiful because inside out, you guys are just incredible, such thoughtful individuals. And I think one thing we all have in common is the fact that we all are very nostalgic. And I think with nostalgia, as I always say it, I'll say it every single time, is with nostalgia comes a lot of caring. You know, the fact that we care about all the stuff that we do and we reminisce on it so highly, and it's such a highlight for some of our lives and some of the things that we look back on as the most and that make us happy is because we're truly caring. You know, it's easy to kind of forget that stuff and just be like, oh, it was just some show I watched, or it was just this that I like. We care about every little aspect and the positive things that have kind of interacted in our life, whether it be our friends, our families, the shows we watched, the books we read. Those things were there for us and they were important to us and we remember it. So I think that's something we all share in common in this community, and you know, it shows that you are very, very a part of the community by just the small little details of the items. So thank you so much. Just thoughtful as ever. That is amazing. All right, so let's check out what's in the mystery here. Let's take it out slowly. I have no clue.
It's wrapped up good. It must be something.
Discover what you love. Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, I know what this is. Oh my goodness.
We got a tin box company.
Yes, this is one that we needed too for our tin collection. This right here, this is the Nickelodeon Hotel lunch tin.
Family Suites. That's sick.
Incredible. So this is the Nickelodeon Family Suites Hotel, which is now defunct. The hotel still exists, but it is no longer a Nickelodeon themed hotel. And it says, play where you stay on the back here.
Have the slime of your life.
Have the slime of your life. I get to have the slime of my life a lot, thanks to you beautiful people.
What's really cool is it shows the bedrooms on the side here too.
That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, it has the bedroom on there. I don't know if
oh my gosh, look at this. On this side, there's like a really cool Spongebob house. I don't know if it's the same for you.
So you gotta remember, this is an older hotel, so it's gonna be like, you know, the aesthetics are definitely themed to that time. You have the parents' bedroom right there, which is like a more, you know, typical bedroom. It's got some like accent colors that are very Nickelodeon. But then the kids' bedroom, you got these awesome like full wall panels of the show that you wanted. And of course, the TV was tuned into Nickelodeon. Oh man, so that's just cool because it kind of commemorates the rooms. On this side, you can see you have the jellyfish hunting Spongebob room.
Sick. Oh, the carpeting is so old. I love it.
Yeah, which would you pick? If you get to pick any of these properties, which room were you picking?
Oh, I'd definitely go for Spongebob, and if I couldn't get that, they were all taken, which understandably, I'd take the Fairly Odd Parents next.
Yeah, I think I would pick Spongebob, then second I would do Jimmy Neutron.
Because you know Spongebob is going to be like first pick for everybody.
Yeah. So then on the side there, you got Spongebob here pointing his finger, and then on this side, you've got Dora over here. But on the back of it, you get to look at the whole hotel.
Wow.
So you get to see the entire hotel and its full just epicness. And I mean, I've been so fortunate to be able to collect a few items from the Nickelodeon Family Suites, even though it's gone. We have the tokens. We have a beach towel from when the hotel originally opened, from day one, its grand opening. We have one of the lunch tins back there. It's one of the later released ones. You can see behind the Rules book. But this is actually the earliest of them. We have right here the first ever Nickelodeon Hotel one right here. And you can see this one was more specialty made, but you can tell by the handle and by like the style that other Nickelodeon tins released. Oh, they're pretty much the same.
Night and day, yeah.
So you know that was made by the Tin Box Company.
Is it on the bottom?
It may be?
2004.
Yeah, so since this was like a more like, this was one you could have gotten at Target, Walmart, different stores. So they had to have the branding, trademarking and stuff like this. But since this was considered basically an in-house property, although it probably was sold, it wasn't necessary for them to put like the tin box on there and stuff. But they still did put the trademarkings on there for the different shows because it probably was something you could have picked up at the hotel in the gift shop at the time. And of course, being that these are my favorite ones because you can just fit so much stuff inside of them.
Yeah, because there's like all that extra head space.
Yeah, you have a lot of space in there. So an unbelievable haul here. And I mean, realistically, let's go ahead and put this inside of our bag here. We could fit this in, and if we would have wanted to, we could have fit in all of the paperwork stuff too, like all of the books.
Oh yeah, you could have just put it like in the middle.
Yeah, like or the bottom.
Or put it under Tommy. You could put it under Tommy still.
Yeah, if we wanted to have done that, I mean, we could do it lightly.
You go under Tommy.
Yeah, just put it in there like this. Put Tommy on there very gingerly.
Look at that.
We could fit every single item
That is amazing.
in that tote. That tote is like freaking like Deadpool's pockets. It just never ends.
Yeah.
It's like your mom's purse. She just gets everything in the world out of there somehow. She's got freaking her car keys in there, her phone, but not just that. She's got a telescope. She's got binoculars.
Umbrella.
She's got your breakfast from yesterday.
Yeah.
Everything just fits. Okay, so thank you so much for sending everything in again, Adam. Thank you for being incredible. Appreciate you so much. As with every fan mail, it's just a video of me saying thank you so much to these incredible people. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave some love down below for Adam for sending this in so we can all check it out as a community. And these awesome videos, the whirlwind of nostalgia that so many of you guys get thrown into on these fan mail videos would not be possible without the fan mail series and without these amazing people. So show some love to Adam. Thank you so much for being incredible. And I know that a lot of these videos, like I know Dustin last week, he said that whenever we opened the boxes on the show, it's like Christmas for him, getting to see my reaction and how we kind of talk about the items and stuff. So I hope this video is everything it could be for you, Adam. We had a blast opening it, so thank you so much. But without further ado, stick around. We gotta add some of this stuff to the collection for sure. We gotta label this stuff. For that, you know the drill. Okay, so for everything that we're adding to the collection, all the bags, of course, we got in here. The shirts are gonna be going in my closet, the hoodie as well too. This bag is gonna be our go-to bag from now on. When we go to the thrift store, go to the flea market, wherever it may be. And I also have it labeled so that way I can always remember that Adam was the one that sent this in as well. And everything else is labeled too. So checking out the back over here, you can see this is labeled for Adam. On the back of these guys, on Adam. On the back of these guys, we got Adam. On all of the comic books as well, we've got Adam's name too, including our gold Squidward. I managed to do it twice. And then also on the Roger Bumpus signed artwork, the comic book, literally everything. And we already added one item to the collection. You guys may be able to see it from over here. That is incredible. You can see the Crimson Chin. And I mean, you guys know when it comes to the cavern, with stuff that we actually put in the cavern, it's got to be stuff that kind of commemorates a lot in one fell swoop. Like if we would have got something signed by the voice actor of Cosmo, Wanda, it may have not been able to fit in that exact spot there because it doesn't culminate everything. But he is like the mascot for Fairly Odd Parents in some ways. So the fact that we were able to fit him on there just looks beautiful. And I would have wanted any character signature, that's the one that I would have wanted the most. So incredible. We got Jay Leno's over there. So you guys can see an updated look at our Fairly Odd Parents section over here. Moved this guy over here to this side, and then now we have the Crimson Chin next to Clef the Boy Chin Wonder. And we also have the Enter the Clef video game right here as well too. And for the Family Sweets Holiday Inn lunchbox that he sent, I put this one in right here. Previously we had this Fairly Odd Parents one there. I moved this guy down, and now we have this guy right here with the Jimmy Neutron. It kind of fits in with everybody here. Kind of gives a nice little marker to Jimmy, Timmy, and then also Nickelodeon as a whole. I just think that fits in beautifully right there. Okay, so with the Hey Arnold and the Jimmy Neutron, that now checks off all of those 6 movies in the major film released movie collection. Absolutely beautiful sight there. So all of them completely in their novelization form as well too. The only one we're missing is Barnyard, so we do need to get Barnyard. Ryan, does Barnyard have a novelization? If it does, then I guess I gotta look out for it. But if Barnyard doesn't have a novelization, then we could say this 6 movie pack collection of Nickelodeon animated films straight to theaters are complete here. So let's keep all of these guys together, except for the SpongeBob movie one. This one's going with the collection of the SpongeBob movie stuff, but these guys, let's keep them together. All right, so we added these guys into our Nickelodeon book collection, and we still have a lot of room on the bookshelf here. But like I said, if we ever need more space, we're gonna go a little level up here. But I did want to show you guys, for right now, I added in our artwork right here from Jewel from the last fan mail too. I just think it looks really cute right there. Okay, now we can add SpongeBob here as one of our guardians of the Nickelodeon slime shelf. We got Patrick on there, and our other guardian, our totem, we have SpongeBob. Those are so freaking cool, man. They just really filled in that hole there in the collection, and I can't wait to add more stuff to this shelf. Absolutely beautiful though. Okay, so for the DVDs, these are going to be going into the archive here because this one is sealed and we do have these movies playable, and this one right here is a different box variation. We don't necessarily need the other box here at the playability section, but I do want to have it in the collection, so we're archiving it. As well as these comic books, I do have to get some more archive protectors, and I don't even want to risk these guys going into the archive right now. So later this week, I'm planning on getting a bunch more archive protectors so we can add those in there. But for these two, I will be putting them in there right now because they do kind of have some hard protection already. And for the plushies, of course, you could expect to see Tommy in there. He does have a little bit of wear on him, so I'm gonna throw him in the wash, throw this guy in the wash. And honestly, I've been thinking about getting a pillow to go
like
here.
a little lumbar support.
I literally have been, so I think this is gonna go right there. Just a little accent and a little bit of a shout out to my cousin who had this exact pillow too. I just think it fits in there good. We had tried putting the SpongeBob body pillow there before, but it just didn't really work out well because he wasn't a very good pillow as much as he was like sitting on his legs and stuff. This one's legs are way smaller, so they push back easy. So expect to see these guys, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these guys in the wash. An amazing collection. We do have to go inside now to add something to the Scooby-Doo collection. Okay, so for the Scooby-Doo stage fright, adding that in with our Scooby-Doo movies, a brand new one. Unbelievable. And thank you so much for sending that in. It's, like I said, rare we see a new one in here, so beautiful. And for the Adventure Time, adding out with the Adventure Time and other Cartoon Network DVDs. Oh, and also a recent addition in here, the Proud Family on the complete series. Hey. Yeah. All right, so that is actually for this one. Thank you so much again to Adam for sending this. And if you guys want to send any mail, you never have to send anything to this extent, as I always say. Fan art, little letters, whatever it is, always makes my day. So the address will be on screen right here. So if you guys want to send something in the mail, right here is the address. Subscribe if you're new here, and if you want to support the show further, of course, we're on Patreon, so go check that out. You'll get an extended version of this video and every other video. And if you want $15 for absolutely free coming your way to add anything to your collection today, go visit me on Whatnot. When you sign up, you get 15 bucks for free, and I stream there every single Friday. Whatnot is a buying and selling platform for collectibles, all the things we love on this channel, and that 15 bucks is free money. So come check it out while that offer is available. Again, that link will be down below. I'll see you guys in this video, and as always, Rep Pack, I will see you. Ooh. Beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop.